When you tap the Quick Capture button or an item from your agenda, you'll be presented with the item editor. In this short video, I will look briefly at what you can do on this screen. At the top of the screen is the headline. Each item in beorg must have a headline. This is some text briefly describing the task or item. For example, plan February sales meeting or buy groceries. Next is the file to which this item will be saved. You can change this by tapping on Save To and selecting a different file, or creating a new file. If you are editing an existing item, then changing the file will remove the item from the old file and place it at the bottom of the new file. For tasks, the state is whether the item is still to do or has been completed. You can also define your own states. Here I've added in progress and cancelled states. You can set up your own states from the Settings tab. If your item isn't something that is a task to be done, you can remove the state. The priority can be useful to flag certain tasks as more important than others. The agenda in beorg will sort each day's tasks, taking into account their priority. Tags are a great way to further organise your information. Let's add a planning tag to this task. There are 3 different kinds of dates in beorg. The scheduled date is for a task that you want to get done on a particular day or at a particular time, but it doesn't necessarily need to be completed then. A deadline is for when the task must be completed by. Show On is useful when you want to be reminded about something, but it isn't something that necessarily requires any action on your part. If you would like, you can provide an item with a schedule date, deadline, and a Show On date. Notes are where you provide more details about the item. This can be as much text as you like. There will be a separate video covering the notes editor. Sub-items will also be covered in more detail in another video. One use for sub-items is to break a task down into chunks. Let's add sub-items to write the agenda, and email the agenda. At the bottom of the screen are icons to delete the item, append some text to the item notes, edit custom item properties, encrypt this item, and start a timer for this item. Properties, encryption and timers are all beorg extensions and will be covered in other videos. When you've finished editing the item, tap the Save button at the top of the screen. If you would like to create another item straight away, tap Save Plus, a great way to quickly create lots of tasks.